Hello, everyone. I hope you're well rested, well caffeinated, and having yourselves a wonderful day. I am exhausted. I don't understand why I'm exhausted today. I am like super tired and super exhausted, and it doesn't make any sense to me because I haven't done anything super strenuous today. I helped out my grandmother some today. I've done a little bit of this, that, and the other around the area some, but like I am like just achy and exhausted. Did you today? Yes, I ate today. I ate a can of SpaghettiOs, or not SpaghettiOs, a can of spaghetti and meatballs. SpaghettiOs, Lord, I haven't had SpaghettiOs in ages. But how are you lovely peeps doing today? What are y'all up to? What have y'all gotten into? Hello, everyone. What it is, what it be, what it do. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that my internet connection doesn't try to shit the bed today. Well, we lost, but GG's. I had a blast. See, that's me. I watched the results with my family because I continue to play Splatfest into the next day with my family, and like we all decided to watch the results together. And man, like that. It was great. It was exciting. We played some fantastic matches. At the end, like we all were waiting with bated breath just to see what it was going to be for the end of that Splatfest. And like everyone in the room was sad. We still had fun. It was an exciting time. Congratulations to Team Pass on winning. But man, oh, that hurt. But it was still good. I had an absolute blast, and I've made some great memories on this one. I had a lot of fun playing on this one with everybody. As I hope you all did as well. I'm still kind of like... I'm surprised, at the same time I'm not surprised. Like, I did still kind of think we were going to wind up getting... I thought we were going to like pull through at the very end, but no, like those numbers were just ridiculous. But I think what also shocked me was the fact that Team Future was like mega behind. Like, they got 8. And that's what really, really shook me at the end. Is like, how did they just get like just absolutely bodied? I don't know what happened there, because like, and the reason why I'm shocked about that is because every time we fought against Team Future, we felt like our backs were against the wall every time we fought them. It's not the fact that like, oh, like they got bodied because they did bad. No, like I'm trying to figure out like how they didn't get the numbers, because they were kicking our ass. We at least did so well. Team Future got 0 points. That's something. Like, and see, that's just it. That's what shocks me, is that Future like got 0 points, but Future fought mega hard. Like every time we were fighting against Future, man, like that was like the all out war has begun. Oh God. Kind of type deal. So I'm still kind of surprised that happened. I'm still kind of surprised we only got so far. But what is up, peeps? We're back on the casting of Frank Stone again, because I want to actually get somewhere in this game. I want to get somewhere in this game. I want us to like actually go somewhere in it. Full Harvest Superman tonight might be causing your aches. It's said to be powerful. Yeah, I didn't really think about that, but yeah. That actually could have like some influence there. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Guy James? How have you been, friendo? Team Future was the quickest to catch on to my sneaky nonsense. And like, see, same. Like anytime I like started devising any kind of like strategy out, that's where they were the ones that were in my face on it. Internet's hooked back up. I'm glad your internet's hooked back up. I'm praying that our internet stays good tonight. I need it to stay good tonight. Internet gods. Please stop fucking about. The storms are gone. Please. I need this. I need this to work. I want to play this game for everybody tonight. Let me actually play and enjoy the game. Please. I did do some video recording for some shorts that are going to be coming up, hopefully. I'm just going to kind of post them out raw over the course of like the next 2 weeks. We're going to see how they do. So I did get some things accomplished. Nothing like super strenuous or anything like that. Just, I'm wore out. Jeff isn't doing so well. What's wrong? What's up? What's going on? What bees the downs? Got past really before I ended. Hells yeah, dude. Got laid off from work, so she's been down for a bit. Ah, that'll definitely do it. This is a rough time for that to happen. But I've been hearing it happen to a lot of people lately, and I don't understand why. But damn. But things will improve. They'll bounce back. They'll get, like, I know it seems dark and rough and scary. I've been laid off from a job before. I had a shop that I was working at. I was working for a grocery store. I was working for a Piggly Wiggly years and years and years ago, and the one in my area that I was working for shut down. The only option they gave us was like they wanted us to like move. Like it was like we have an opening we had 2 Piggly Wigglies in the area. Instead of moving us to the other one in the area, it's like, well, we got an opening, but the opening we're going to give you is like you can just go like all the way. You can go like a town that's 2 hours away for at the time $7.25 an hour, and this is when gas price. This is like back in like 08, 09, somewhere around there, when gas prices were like absurd, which they are still absurd now, but like they were like $3 a gallon at $7.25 an hour. There's no way. Like, not to go push carts, or at that time I was working the deli, so not to go work in the deli all the way down in some other town that was literally just 2 hours away. So if you didn't take that offer, you got laid off. By paying 3p3, and as someone who plays female protagonist, a certain piece of early armor is both super good and super bad. Plus, your magic is super good early game. I think I know the armor you're talking about. Too bad it's tied to fan service. Yep, I know the armor you're talking about. I remember playing that game and just thinking like that was weird. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind fan service all that much. Like, you can have fan service and it'd be fine. And like, even back then, like back as like a teenager, I was like, this one seems kind of odd. I found it funny. Like, I found the interaction funny. Like, if you equip the armor, how much they freaked out. Like, they freaked out, as they should. But, like, it never made sense to me. From everything else they give you, from everything else they let you equip, that armor set just made 0 sense to me. In lore, in game, it made no sense to me. So, like, I never wound up using it. But we're going to go ahead and start up tonight. But I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's been having a good night so far. I need a nap. Hardcore. It is. The Walmart I was working at shut down right at one of the worst times back in 2016. Ooh. But there's always a chance to bounce back. Depending on what kind of job they had, they could probably find something in the same field they were working at, or better, probably not too far out from now. It wouldn't be bad if there was a toggle. I wish they had one. And as I said, like, a lot of games, like, I don't mind the fan service. Or, like, unlocking it after you beat the game. Like, some games, like Fatal Frame, have fan service costumes. And, like, the fan service costumes are great. Like, they're weird, they're bizarre, they're cute, they're sexy, whatever the fuck they are. But they come after beating the game. So, like, they come after you've already done the story and this, that, and the other. The bikini armor they give you in Persona 3, like, putting that on and slapping it on your character and turning him into full fan service character, it's like... But it doesn't, like, it makes every storyline interaction just seem so weird. Because it's only those characters that can wear it. It's only those characters that change costume, at least in the original, at least in Persona 3. They're the ones that change costumes. So, like, everybody else is normal. You got one chick just standing there in a bikini, while everybody else is, like, in school attire. Like, if you could change everybody's costumes, it might make more sense. Or if you could change something else about it, it might make more sense. But no, literally you have one character. Yo, what's up, Void Raptor? 19 months. Well, I suppose it's for our time. I feel like you've been a member longer than 19 months. Like, it feels like you have to have been a member for longer than 19 months. But get some hearts in the chat for Void Raptor. Also, hello, Hawkeye. How are you, my friend? I hope you're well. Some hearts in the chat. But yeah, and that's the issue. It's like, no one else can be costumed up. It's just like, yep, we're just throwing this one random character in a bikini. There you go. Deal with it. It makes no sense. It makes everything feel like a very awkward and weird interaction. I hate it. There was a period of no money. Ah, okay. I understand. Understandable. I wish there was like some kind of way that like they would just like if you take a break and you come back, they would add something to you for it. Like, you know, because like you came back, like you're still supporting some of this. I wish it would like YouTube would give me some kind of option for that. Girl walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a double entendre, so he gives it to her. Took me a second to understand that one. Jesus Christ. Damn it, Void Raptor. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, I can continue. It's like, what is happening here? It's like, I know we didn't get super far in the game, but I found a fucking ear, man. So he got laid off. Kind of makes interviews less stressful. It's not followed up by why. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, we heard. Ah ha ha ha. It does, like, there are some weird cases when it comes to getting out, like, there are weird things that, like, people get, like, weird out over. Now, let me go ahead and properly say hello to everybody who is here. We got Void Raptor, we've got Guy, we've got Midna, we've got Melissa, we've got Shaman, we've got Hawkeye, we've got Kyle. Kyle, how have you been, friend? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're resting and relaxing some. How do all you lovely peeps do today? Hope you're having yourselves a good night. It's okay, been a rough day pain-wise, but at least I haven't gotten a standing desk ad. I still don't get why it does that.
Damn it.
Of all the people to get a standing desk ad, man. Your ads obviously aren't curated to you. If it's giving you a standing desk ad, Jesus Christ. It still makes little to no sense to me. Okay, so where we last left off, we were investigating a missing persons case. And we went to basically a metalworking shop to figure out where this person is, which is also attached to the mines. And we're trying to find this person. And all we've met so far is a crazy drunk and his dog. And we've seen a corpse that's just a pile of goo and a random ear. And instead of our dude calling for backup, he sends a guy out with the ear and says, "Hey, go call the police while I go ahead and go down here." Not geared up to fight whatever the hell is going to be down here, whatever turned human dude into human goo. And we're just like, yeah, it's fine. It's obviously not fine. I am bothered by this. We decided to just go down a hole.
Damn. It's a maze down here.
So that area's blocked off. So I think YouTube just isn't attuned to Hawkeye at all. I don't get why. That still trips me out. Was I stuck on something? Yeah, I was stuck on something. Okay, let's make sure my keys weren't jacked up. Somebody say hi. Can't watch because spoilers. Hello, Panda! I'm going to tell you a spoilery thing. Bad shit happens. You have been completely spoiled upon this game now. Whatever shall you do? Is that a hammer? It's kind of like a hammer. Beware, Panda. Bad shit happens. And shit becomes bad shit insane. He's breaking his own rules. Guess we gotta ban him. Oh no, I'm gonna get banned from my own channel. It's YouTube, it can happen. Go through that door. Would a panda with a spoiler be a racing car? Or be a racing bear? Hey, that would be kind of neat.
This has got to be it.
Like a panda-themed race car. Recently found out that Dead Rising has a remaster. Oh, it's water. With new voices. I'm not sure how I feel about the new voices, but I am excited for the remaster. They also released Lollipop Chainsaw recently, and I want to fucking play the remake of that, or the remaster of that, so damn bad. Because that was one of my favorite games on PlayStation.
This place turns my stomach.
Then why are you here by yourself, my dude? Into the hillbilly.
Things just get weirder and weirder down here.
You ever played Dead Rising back then? I used to love Dead Rising. Dead Rising was the entire reason why I owned an Xbox 360. It and Dead Space.
Goddamn small spaces.
I've played a good chunk of the original on stream. The issue is the original version, when ported to PC, enemies' attacks revolve around your frame rate. So if you don't drop it to a 30 FPS, then enemies like are brutal. They deal like fighting Aaron the clown winds up just shredding through your existence. Because their damage winds up being like the amount, like how they hit you winds up being based on your FPS, and it's built for. I fucked up.
Shit.
It's built for 30 FPS. It's almost 20 years old. Give everyone open that gives +10 magic. I did not know that. Now you watch, that's going to like butterfly affect itself in major consequences because I got my hand hurt. People who don't know, Persona 3, to get ultimate weapons, you take blank weapons to the antique shop and fuse them with specific ultimate weapons. That I remember. But I didn't know Black Frost gave that.
Fuck.
Why is there a baby? Look, man, I know everybody wants some killer-ass baby back ribs, but this shit's ridiculous. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's baby back ribs and barbecue sauce. If I take the ladder, I can get to the baby faster. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, this is not good. You learn to sweep the room, dude!
Stop!
I don't want to be big back ribs either! Up! No, 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 no! I don't want to know what that has been, man! Get out of my face! Ow! Save the baby! Oh! Stop tenderizing my ribs! He just hung me up on a hook. P3, I'm gonna say is fuck Tartarus. Man, I understand that. Ah! Why are we Darkwing ducking right now? It's like a bad time for that. During the cutscene when I can't see. I just missed whatever it just told me to do. Well, that just changed whatever our ending was. Oh, he's dead. We are so lucky he went that way and not the other way, because he could have fallen right on top of that baby. Fate sealed. You shot Frank Stone and saved the child. Oh! Oh, that's Big Owie!
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
That just hurts. Oh, Big Owie to him and your monetization. Yep. Goodbye, monetization. I knew you well, and by knew you well, I didn't. But I appreciated it anyway. Sam, stop Frank Stone. Savior. What's up?
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you the baby?
Okay.
Back, I was listening in while I was driving home from Taco Bell. Man, I want some Taco Bell. There's no money in hell due to demonize. I can't even say the word. Demonization. Said demonetization. Jesus Christ. Hi. That was a jaw-dropping finish, though. She looks nice. Hate keyboards like that, though. It's legitimately funny. I'll give it that. That was funny. Michaela's room from the trailer. It does kind of look like Michaela's room from the trailer, honestly. Mom! Where are you going? Are we making waffles?
None of this is right.
Damn. All this black mold in here, it's gonna really fuck up the resale value of this house. They're gonna condemn this place. Wait. Did I just get PT'd? I just got PT'd. Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Just making pancakes? No! Well, let's have bacon. Bacon pancakes, man. We can be about that life. Had 3 spicy potatoes, soft tacos, and 2 cantina chicken. I love the cantina chicken burritos. I had one when they first dropped that, and I have been jonesing for one ever since.
What the?
Here every time the stream stutters on my end. Please ease the internet. I just want to chill with peeps. I agree with that. Mommy! We may need to lay off the alcohol, man. Like this is there's a whole nother experience here, man. This bed, man. Computer's fine though. Everything else in this room completely jacked up. Computer, fine. It's fine. I don't think I want to deal with this bed though, man. Like, dog show the other day, a Yorkie took best in show, a Jack Russell took second, and Scotty took third. I'm starting to think the judges had some sort of ulterior motive. Oh my god. Why is my ass red? Don't answer that. I'm producing scratch. I ain't running. Why am I producing scratch marks? What the fuck? There's never a bad time for a taco. Man, I love tacos. I could kill for a taco right now. I hear crows. Ooh, we got cable in here? What the fuck? Swear to God, if Sadako pops out the TV, I'm gonna be pissed. Because someone shared the stuff. Wait, what?
Mom?
Project T was canceled? What's Project T?
I'm here. Everything's all right.
Oh, hi! Okay! Get another game set in the DVD universe. Tacos rule. Do we know what it was supposed to be based on in DVD?
Eesh. Get a grip.
Man, now I want tacos.
She visits my grave while the night winds wail. And nobody knows, nobody sees.
You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road. I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
Hmm?
The sky falls high, and it's
They travel to.
Is that a hitchhiker?
I think I just saw that man with a crowbar. But fuck it, we'll stop. Scratch my ass just if I didn't like tacos.
Hi. So, you need a lift?
Reynolds got a flat.
Oh, you're American.
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay. Yeah, so... Do you mind giving me a lift?
Right. Sure, of course.
You can drop me off at Garrett Manor. It's just a few miles up the road.
Huh. Weird. That's actually where I'm going, too.
Wait, that
So
works.
it's not
Wait,
out
what
of your
works?
way.
Guess not.
How do you measure the quality of my puns? A seismograph. Yeah, that was like an 8.
So we're both going to the same place, huh? What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not all that odd, seeing as, you know, we're already pretty close, and I don't think this road goes anywhere else. So, did you say you were going to Garrett Manor for business, or...?
I did not.
Oh. So, where are you
Hey,
from?
we picked you up.
Like, where do you live?
Paris.
We
That's where I'm
picked you up.
from, currently. Before that,
You just
I
sit
was
here
from
being
Amsterdam,
Ingy
Dublin,
vibes.
Milan, Los Angeles, and Oregon. Once upon a time.
That's cool. Hey, my mom's from Oregon. Well, one of them is. I always heard it was really nice. Or kind of a shithole, but like a really nice kind of shithole. I mean, I wouldn't know anyway because I've never been. I'm a Big Apple girl, born and raised. Barely even made it north of 14th Street before going off to college.
Here in England?
No, Berlin, actually. Oh, I'm Maddie, by the way.
Linda. It's nice to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah, you too. Even if I was
Yourself
worried
as
you might try to
Linda.
clonk me.
Sorry.
See what she does. for
Okay,
a
so what do you do for a living that takes you all over the place?
I'm a filmmaker. I travel a lot for film shoots and festivals and all the other usual Hollywood bullshit.
Oh, wow. I heard that's a real tough kind of job to get.
So you remember
Easy to
Montage
get.
had the Hedgehog video
Hard
that
to
was
keep.
sponsored by Sega? I have not.
Had to bury a few bodies, huh?
Well, I've had to work
with your
real
hair?
hard to get where I am, but I'd be kidding myself if I didn't also acknowledge there isn't a certain amount of dumb luck to it.
What the fuck is up with your hair?
Come on. You don't just dumb luck your way into a successful film career.
You'd be surprised. I never would have guessed this is what I'd end up doing with my life.
I feel that. It's just like
sure.
being a YouTuber.
Definitely seems like the kind of thing you just end up doing.
Oh yeah, it is. You'd be surprised. I was grateful you pulled over.
Hey, take a look.
But no, I haven't got to see that yet, Navilos. She's about the herd of cows that found a cannabis patch.
We've
The
come to
stakes
the end of the rainbow.
were high that week. Oh my god! I regret nothing. I regret everything. In the House of Darkness, Garrett Manor 2024.
This place is definitely a little too,
On the nose?
Yep.
I was gonna say a little too much like a horror movie.
Exactly.
Drink a glass
So,
of water will
do we
tell you if
just
you're near,
knock,
if it sinks,
or-
scroll in. If it floats,
I'm not sure.
boy, yeah. I hate
Door
that!
bell.
That's bad.
Maybe
Mickey-
nobody's home.
Release is less than a week
This is
away.
definitely when I was
Oh,
told
because
to
I'm
get
for your
here.
it for the Steamboat
me
Willie
too.
costume. It's ready to go for next week
Hello?
already. I want to play that so bad. I love the original of the Wii.
It's a good rule of thumb to try every door.
Is it?
No, you think?
Well, they're expecting us, aren't they?
But alright.
No way is it. Do we
The Dukes
just
of Hazzard ever
go
stopped
in?
for the police? Not
Why are
generally.
you
Oh
asking
my
me?
god.
Cause you're grown
Day
up.
Day! Hello!
So are you, Maddie. Then,
Do you need an
go.
adult, Maddie? You need an adult.
Apparently-
Because I'm sorry, you are an adult. If you need an adult or you're an adult, you're kind of screwed.
Why are all the lights off?
Beats me.
Hello?
Let's take a look around.
This morning with a massive headache, so I've been resting most of the day.
Hello?
God, I hate when that
We've
happens.
arrived.
Trying to find Augustine. Yeah, for a swanky looking place like this seems really out of place. Oh. That's why. Wait a minute. Oh, these are each of the iridescent add-ons because we have the iridescent king, wooden horse. I'm guessing that's the clown's finger. No, that's the clown's finger. Are they iridescent add-ons? Maybe not. These are add-ons from Killers. Clown's finger. Hammer. For the hillbilly. Huh. Buffer? What about a buffer? Because I don't have any frames that are dropping. The fuck is that?
This is kind of freaking me out. It's weird, right?
Arriving at an abandoned mansion with no one to greet you?
It's just a symbol.
Yeah. It's a little odd.
Oh God.
Especially because it's
This is
got
when some guy
candles
with a
lit.
chainsaw rushes up from the basement, isn't it?
Don't worry.
Locked.
So, not this way then.
Dude, hello! You're a sleepy dude? Because, like, I feel that, man. I've been very tired today. It's one of those, like, kind of, like, exhausted and achy all over kind of days. But how are you, my friend? I hope you're well. I hope time finds you well. Very sleepy today. I've been that way, too. So, like, I completely feel you on that. I can't figure out why. tired, sluggish. It almost feels like I'm getting sick, which I'm knocking on wood and praying that I'm not.
Huh. Maybe even I could play this.
DBC, DB. DB. Wait. One sec. No. That's what I thought. That's a flat. So that's D flat, C, D flat, B flat. Well, what's got you tired today? Oh, this
Really
one.
digging these creepy cottage core vibes.
Cottage core, my ass. Bruno Stanford III, Esquire, business counselor. Behind all good ideas is a plan. Behind all great ones is Stan. Really?
I think we might not be the only ones here.
Think weather's messing with you?
Business connoisseur?
See, the weather's
He's a
finally lightened up
snob
over
about
here.
Business? Yeah.
Are y'all just now getting the rain? Miss Lieber, I'm writing to confirm that as per your instructions, I have asked the staff to take leave and vacate the grounds ahead of your visitors arriving. I recall hearing mention that your visitors are all collectors with a shared interest to yourself. If this is the case, would it not be preferable / even desirable to keep one trusted staff member on hand to handle any precious items if required? Kelly! Hello! How are you, my friend? I recommend myself for this duty and do not consider it below my station, for I would relish the chance to glimpse and handle your precious items in the private reliquary. Oh my god, I swear I can talk, should it be needed. I am only a short drive away. If called upon, you needn't concern yourself with discretion. What's going on? Yo! Get some hearts in the chat for Ant! I can talk. I can speak good. I baboon. Hearts in the chat! Toast the Inkling, Tom Leo, Jim's Tech, John the Goat. I think it's Sweet Jaime, but I can't be certain. But also at the same time, how does this keep happening? I appreciate. Thank you again for the members. But still the meme lives. Yeah, that's what I'm sitting thinking. Oh my god. What if Hawkeye is the chosen one? It's Hawkeye who's the chosen one, the one who shall remain memberless. For if he ever becomes member, the apocalypse will happen. But I hell appreciate that, my friend. How are you? Oh my god. It's got to be the Harvest Moon. I mean, honestly, like, you're probably not wrong. It looks pretty tonight, too. So worse. When it also makes your eyes sore, too. I hate it so much. That sounds like a migraine. Let's see. Commit myself for this duty and do not consider below my station, for I would relish in the chance to glimpse and handle your precious items in the private reliquary, should it be needed. I am only a short drive away if called upon, and you needn't concern yourself with discretion. In my 3 years of service as a state manager of Didnt Manor, I have proven to be a model of reserve. Void Raptor! Hearts in the chat! I'll appreciate that! And still the meme lifts. Why the heck even is that? I don't know. It trips me out, man. Got early onset arthritis and the pressure system coming through isn't treating me well. Oof, see, that's something I really understand because it fucks with my leg immensely. Thank you, Void Raptor. I'm sorry. Peeps, I'm sorry because I know you're trying hard on it. I don't know why, nor do I have control on it. Like, I even tried to give away some because, like I gave away 10 and it missed all 10. Because even I can't give them to specific peeps. For years of service as state manager of Didnt Manor, I have proven to be a model of reserve, probity, and reliability. I await your response with keen anticipation. Your devoted servant, J.F. Grimes. Hawkeye go to execute Order 66 when they get a membership. Got work tomorrow, so I'm doing pretty good. Awesome, awesome.
Hey, I think I figured out why there's no one here.
What? Why?
I think they must have forgot we were coming and went on a trip or something.
Gifted, and I missed. So I gifted again, and I missed. I gifted, and I missed. And I gifted, and I gifted again. I missed both times. This went on for hours. I gifted, and I missed. And I passed out. I woke up with popsicle in my mouth.
Do you play?
A little.
Oh, Lord, help me. I can't remember my piano keys. I haven't played piano in years. Oh, it's not going to make me have to actually go with that. Okay. Because I found the note I remembered anyway. Okay. I can live with that.
Crazy,
So you play piano?
Right?
Yeah.
You've seen a real secret passage
I wonder if I
before?
could do that on the
It's fairly
automaton.
common for old mansions like these to have concealed corridors, to allow the servants to come and go while being seen as little as possible.
So who gets membership first? Me, Mizu, or Shaman?
You got some of these in
I
your
think
house
Mizu
too,
actually
huh?
has one right now.
Secrecy is a privilege of the rich, stolen from the rights of the oppressed.
Okay.
This is for live. When Hawkeye Gaming gets the membership, shall receive good fortune. Indeed. Oh, before we check that out, let me see if I can go back real quick. So there's stuff to check out downstairs too. That seems like it's obviously where we're supposed to go next. Dee, 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 dee. You go downstairs so slow.
This seems a bit more lively.
Hi, guy.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so.
Yeah, same.
You have a creepy smile, my dude.
I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Ah, you don't want the
Maddie.
business card.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. Big Apple? The city that never
Hearts in
sleeps?
the
Home
chat!
of the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Madison Avenue.
Ugh.
Got it.
Hearts in the
Name
chat.
for such a lovely lady.
This place is like super duper creepy.
Absolutely not, but I appreciate
Just
it.
Me.
I was taking a look around before, and let's just say I'm surprised it hasn't been condemned by the local authorities.
Just rolled a high
Lights
investigation
don't even
roll.
seem to work right. How do you mess up lights? That's like basic modernity, right?
Right.
Yep. The state of this place doesn't exactly
Still
reflect
miss
well
though.
on our
How?
mysterious host.
Oh, Stan, this is.
Linda Castle. I am such
Oh,
a
he
huge fan
knows.
of your work. I am.
The meme
my loss
lives.
for
It's
words. I'm
alive.
just
It's alive.
by your
It's
presence.
alive.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III. I sure back and call. Only if you call me
Only
Stan.
that one on membership. Oh my god.
Sure.
Truly an honor.
She's like, why are you touching me?
Truly.
Your man bud makes you look
Wow.
pretentious.
I didn't realize you were like famous.
Fame is a construct, and I'm not.
Oh no, there I would beg to differ.
Which
Your
critical
modesty
role
is
works.
only
I'm learning
outweighed by your
D&D terms.
incredible
I need to go
body
back
of
to
work.
watching Critical Role. It's been a long
Living and dying
time.
by the light of the moon, transcendent. Blood on the brain, mandatory. Forgotten flesh. I don't even know where to begin.
All right, okay.
Miss Castle, you are the quintessential countercultural cinematic icon of our times.
I appreciate the kind words. I just didn't expect them here.
Wow, so you're really the quintessential culture icon.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no, I mean,
Felt compelled to put
yeah,
classic
we
Frankenstein
drove
movie
in
reference at the
together,
end
but
there.
only
I
the last
appreciated
couple
it.
miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Nope, just me.
I
Wait,
think it
should
is.
I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as
Well, have a good night,
charming
Void
as
Raptor.
Miss
Take care and
Avenue.
pleasant nightmares
Your
to you,
last
my
name is
friend.
Avenue?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss of what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
But thank you for coming by and chilling with us.
Our host has left something out for us.
What do
Also,
you
thank
do,
you to
Stan?
everybody who's gifted
Oh, I won't
memberships.
bore you with all the
I
details,
hella appreciate
but
it.
It involves money and fast cars and trading. But nothing illegal, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
Huh.
Murder.
Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice. Murder mill.
Dare you enter the murder
Hey,
mill?
either of you heard of murder mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
So she's
It's
making
one of the
movies
first things I ever worked on.
on
Super
the
low budget.
killers
We had
from
no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it
Dale.
hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny
Yo,
it.
what is up, sweet? How you
The film is
doing?
legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Welcome.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements. Like,
In flesh.
What? Who?
Of flesh and blood. Yeah.
government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film,
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case.
Could be one of the
The
tomes.
CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
Leary's.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
There are Easter eggs being dropped left and right here.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And
The
speaking
map had
of
turns.
reading-
Lord!
Right up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too
Order
capable of an
67 if you're a Lego
negotiator
Star
when
Wars
you're
fan.
sober.
And twice that
I am a
one,
Lego Star Wars fan.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake, Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
Why do you keep cocking your head
And
sideways?
Who are you?
Who talks like this? Going,
I
nee, nee, nee,
call
nee,
myself
nee, nee, nee.
Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet
Should
you.
get that crick in your neck,
Augustine
looks out.
Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
Oh, we'll decline.
no,
I just met
that's
you, and this is a
okay.
creepy
You
house.
sure? It's very good.
You can confirm.
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
You move weird. Refused Augustine's offer of a drink. What is up with you and
I
the
know
way
it's
you
been
move?
quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager?
Man, you creep me, dude.
Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to sell her, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market. Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur. Allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
Huh?
I never knew what it was from.
So we all three have a copy of the same movie.
You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to
Man,
in my
the-
private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
The lost media community
I really
would be
think we need to
shitting
finish
themselves
discussing
right now.
All in
Would be
due course,
pissed.
Ms. Castle.
So just coming in, swooping in, buy all remaining copies of it, and be like, you cannot ever see this. Man, the lost media community is
We were so
absolutely astounding
I
at
could feel
times.
the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Wait, what? Oh, I don't like that growl. I know that growl. Are we summoning?
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick.
Are we summoning the entity? Are we doing it with home movies?
There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with.
The entity will do it.
But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Yay for teen spirit!
No. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you will let me go free.
Where was that bravado? You just set yourself free!
God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
What's even the sense of this bravado?
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love.
Ah, we're gonna be eaten by the entity.
My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your
What?
worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
Are we about to become a snack? Wait, do we leave an arm?
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
That was
'Cause I felt
definitely
like
too
maybe I
much.
oversold it a little?
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You
Oh?
can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Poor.
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Given what I'm seeing, I kind of trust her
Of
judgment.
course, Chris, you're the director. But like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and
I mean, Saw is in
I
DVD, so I
trust
mean that would
Linda's
work.
judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions, and then we can see which way works better in the
Which
edit.
one winds up on the cutting floor?
And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director.
Ingy.
Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck your
Oh,
actors.
it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
all right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right,
Sound
everybody
speeds.
settle?
At the speed of sound, we shall shoot this film. It'll be fine.
And action.
Oh, what?
Fuck, no.
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
What's
Sheriff,
up?
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Why you got that creepy
Miss
smile on your face?
Miss
And why you
Christine
gotta
Gordon.
say it like that?
I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
He seems like the type that would be reluctant on it.
Sheriff Green, sir, with all due respect, we almost got this thing entirely in the can, and if we don't get our last few shots here in our main location, we're gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Then you're just gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Damn.
All right, then arrest us.
What?
Arrest us for trespassing.
Linda.
Linda, come on.
It'll be
I know
great
I'm just Robert's
publicity.
dad, but I'm still a cop. And you gotta start taking me seriously. Because you really, really cannot be here.
Why do you care so much?
I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah, it's not like we're looting the place.
It's not safe. Just
He's
Go
like,
home.
creepy shit happens here, man. I found it here.
Little scenes, and then we're done.
well, I don't think you're gonna be doing any more filming today. Not with that.
How do you deal that much camera damage off the drop? Damn.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
Nah, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Just gotta jam out to it a bit. Huh. The issue I'm having so far is this game likes to jump around a shit ton.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
Keep them hooked. Ah. A Curiosity on Main Street, Cedar Hills, 1980. A Curiosity on Main Street. Got an interesting question for all of you peeps that are here. What was your first horror movie?
Utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic.
I just want to throw a shoe at you.
I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa,
First horror was
no,
Friday
no,
the
no.
13th?
I still haven't taken the film out yet.
It was
Classic.
broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset.
For me, first willingly, it's FNAF. Really? I would have.
Sheriff
I could have
Green
sworn
have
you would have
anything
picked some.
better to do with his
You would have seen
time?
something before then.
Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a.
Then I just got
popular
hooked
criminal
after
activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole
I still
serial
wish they'd
killer
put
thing.
Jason in this
Hold up,
game.
what now? When
Or
was
in-
this?
DVD.
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
This is The Last of
And
Us.
Still don't know
Plays more
anything.
like Until Dawn. But how are you doing,
Like a
MT?
baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I
I
know
actually
some
remember I'm
stuff.
not much of a
Spill
not
it,
much for
baby.
horror
For
flicks.
starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Until Dawn is
Oh
in
yeah,
the same
that's where it
game.
went down.
So you
And
do
so
know
is this so
stuff.
far.
And
I
you
love Until
held
Dawn.
back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would, Linda. Tell me
As long
about the
as it's-
steel mill killer.
That shit's weird. I still
that's
need
where
to
it all
see that
ended.
one.
But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
How you been,
I don't know
MT?
if-
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like our steel mill? Where we were just
Ironically, I'm
shooting
not
like
much
an
of a
hour
horror
ago?
guy.
That's the theory.
Frank was
You've watched so
working
many of
at
my
the
horror
mill,
games.
But I think it was on its last
And you
legs
play
by then. Probably
DVD.
not a lot
That
of
actually
people
kind
around.
of shocks me.
They shut it down right after.
Who are the victims? She sees what I was going to ask that.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town.
I drink
some
alcohol
were
while
never
watching.
identified.
The killings were
Because
random.
it's a
There was
what
no
the fuck
pattern.
did I just
Like,
watch
how
film?
many are we
Oh, I
talking?
love
No
films
one
like
knows for
that.
sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Do you know what this means?
That way you need a new location.
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you?
Think about it.
I
Our movie
just
shot
watched
in a
Midsommar
real-life murder
with
mill?
Mizu,
You can't buy that
and that
kind of
one's been
publicity,
that
Buster.
one was trippy.
Oh.
That was
We're
like
actually gonna wanna see this
really
thing.
fucking trippy.
We're gonna be like totally famous.
Okay, sure.
Some C++
we might get
work to
some
do,
butts
so-
and seats, but like,
Lurking
What
is
if they
about to go
don't
crazy.
like what
Gotcha,
they
gotcha.
see?
Lurk
Then
away,
we
my
just gotta
friend.
make sure these
I wish
last
you
couple
luck on
scenes
your
are
work.
gonna blow the top of their heads off. Ah, fuck! But not if our fucking camera is fucking broken. Ah!
Hey.
Oh.
Why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So
How do you
Yeah,
get a
the thing
camera
is,
fix at a drugstore?
I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. Ugh. What?
Sup?
You want a piece of me too?
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Let's say speak no
Didn't
evil
sound fine.
with
As soon as Mom got
James
sick, I
McAvoy,
dropped
it looks
everything
good.
in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I...
Okay, so I actually got something on that one real quick. It's like I actually want to talk about that one real quick. Okay, so like, I had a gift card to go see to the movies, and I took Mizu to go see Beetlejuice, which was actually really good. If you like the original Beetlejuice, you'll enjoy this one. It's actually a lot of fun. It was really good, and I enjoyed it. One of the movies that we had an option to go see was Speak No Evil. And the reason why I didn't go see Speak No Evil, because we both wanted to see something kind of spooky, but there was nothing really fully playing where we were at, other than Speak No Evil and Beetlejuice. The thing about Speak No Evil is it's actually a remake of a film. It's a remake. It seems like a shot for shot remake of another film. There'll be the locations change on how they look and stuff like that. And I've seen that film. It's actually a pretty good film. It's a pretty twistedly fucked up film. Part of my issue though is like when you watch the trailers for that, it gives away a lot of shit that the other movie goes through hell trying to hide. So like if you've already seen one trailer, don't look up the rest of them. It's going to spoil a lot of shit in that movie. The original one is worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. The ending is kind of out there. I get really mad watching the original because the main characters suffer from what a lot of horror movie characters suffer through, of just being stupid and doing stupid shit. So I do kind of want to see the remake to see if they keep that intact, because they would kind of have to for it to get the same results, unless they completely change how other things work in that movie. But if they keep it the same, just like if it's anything like its predecessor, which it does seem to look like, if it is anything like its predecessor, do be prepared to be pissed off at the main characters throughout the entirety of that fucking movie. It is like, I enjoyed the movie, but at the same time I absolutely hated that movie because like the main characters seem dumber than what you would expect even horror movie characters to be. And horror movie characters can be really fucking stupid. Like, have you ever seen Cabin in the Woods? And you know how like they do things to make the people deliberately stupid so like horror movie bullshit can happen? It seems like they rev that up to the nines. Like, Jesus Christ, the amount of stupid that happens in that movie. In the original. Now, I don't know if they've changed it up in the remake. I was going to look into a couple reviews and see if they changed anything up before I actually went on my way to go watch that one. I do say though, even though the main characters do incredibly stupid things, it was still worth a watch. It was still a good horror movie.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
I want to see one trailer
Sorry.
for the
I guess
new
I
one,
just
but
needed
I
to
should
blow off some
just watch
steam.
the original before the remake.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be
Like,
screaming at each other.
how did he know this and
Yeah.
not this,
And
but not this
you've
level
been
of stupid?
doing an incredible job.
Like, how did he
I
know
mean,
this and not this
I don't
level of
know what
stupid?
we'd do without you.
No, as far as like the levels of stupid, it's like, without spoiling too much of the movie, either movie, because I do think people should watch the original. The main characters have several different instances to get out of the bad situation they find themselves in. Now, we're not just talking about red flag moments. They literally have everything at their disposal to get out of the situation once things go bad. And even start to. there will be moments where they completely fuck that up. And, like, it's one of those, like, it baffles the mind for them to do things the way that they did, because they basically the problems they have are their own. They are of their own doing because they don't pay attention. Not only because they don't pay attention, they literally seem to go out of their way at some points to make the wrong decision. They'll make the right decision and then immediately make the wrong decision right behind it. Like, they'll change their mind and just be like, or they'll be like, oh, well, we got to do this. Da, da, da. When there's no need for it, there's they have the means to do thing, and they fuck it. They fuck it bad. Like, I come from a pretty paranoid family, so, like, this is me speaking for myself. I don't know anybody who would be in their situation that would make the decisions they made. Like, I don't know, like, even non-horror movie people would see this. People that don't do horror at all, even decently trusting people, would be in this, like, in, like, 3 different decisions. They would all make the choice to be like, nope, that's not good. I'm going to leave, or I'm going to continue to do the correct choice instead of immediately flipping backward on it. Like, it winds up being that kind of a moment. I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm not going to, like, super dive into it. In my opinion, I've probably already said too much. But, like, there's so many instances where the main characters they can completely just make the right choice and do the right choice, and, like, it's not even like, oh, well, there's a moral dilemma kind of type deal. There's literally one right answer. There's one right answer. There's one right direction, and they deliberately make the wrong answer. They take the wrong route. Like, it's, you know, those moments when you play a horror game that has multiple directions you can go. This way obviously will cause you to die, and the other way will be your salvation, and it's exceedingly obvious. But then we go back and we want to see, like, we make the good choice, but then we want to get the bad ending too. So we go back and we choose deliberately the bad ending. It feels like someone was deliberately choosing the bad route in a horror game. Like, take Corpse Party, for instance. We played through all 5 chapters. We got the good ending for all 5 chapters, and we went back and deliberately got the bad ending, all the bad endings for each chapter. It feels like they're deliberately playing the bad route. They know the good route, and then they deliberately play the bad route. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That happens here. It's more deliberate. Like, we know the old adage of fuck around and find out. Well, they know what's going to happen if they fuck around, and they still decided they want to find out. Now, granted, if they were to choose the other direction, the movie would have ended. Like, that movie could have ended multiple times. But just, ooh. Watch it, you'll understand. Ships gift, I'm assuming that anyone who's subscribed to the channel has a chance to get one. 1 in 5K is more understandable than 1 in 12. Yes, is anybody in the anybody in my subscribers list that has memberships turned on for the channel, or, like, has the ability to receive gifts on the channel, has the ability to get one. So it's not like Jumanji when he says he's never shaved before, yet he knew to use tissue on the nicks. Yeah, it's not like that.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring. What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Right.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch.
But yeah, I
much
do want to
do you
see
need?
the remake, but it's rough.
Just like $10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You gonna make me a producer?
I mean,
or
I don't know how you
something?
can fix a camera for 10
Sure.
or 20 bucks,
Of
even in the
course.
80s.
Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit favor credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer.
Gotta sweeten the pot, because, like, how about I don't tell Dad? That's just mean. You're getting a big favor here.
All right, fine.
It's like, I have a
You can
sibling.
borrow my van all week.
Remakes typically the same, but sometimes they switch
Dude,
it up.
I
I'm
wouldn't
hoping they
talk
switch up
dead
at
in
least
that
some.
thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Try again.
If I
Eh.
may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
Wise decision.
Like,
You
how
don't
long
try
does
and
that
be
last?
positive.
Because you might have just gotten screwed, dude.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Might fix camera.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
Why didn't you
You don't
tell
think it's,
him?
like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime!
You're rude.
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
Nothing like going
There was a
to the
place
place
like that
that's
near my
obviously
grandfather's
going to be
house.
run by
The
the
owner
devil
used to
to
tinker
fix
with all
something and
sorts
give
of
you a
old
bad
junk.
circumstance. Let's go get Monkey Pod.
They have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
I don't even know what the fuck they could do at a drugstore. Go to the curiosity shop.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop.
Should have gone to the pharmacy.
Yes, I get it.
This
Lead
pun
the
is
way.
awful. I should have gone to the pharmacy.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
And we hit the jackpot.
No, that would be the
Check out the wares.
Ooh,
Killer
cameras.
Wax movie.
These
Wrong
look
movie,
like they've
dude.
Seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. You gotta look inside.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still have the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
What's up, old
Hello?
lady?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course
You
you
ain't gonna get
are.
that for $10.
Please.
Just let me say
Come
good
on
night.
inside.
See you. Good night, everyone in chat. Pleasant nightmares. Have a wonderful night, Minda. Thank you for chilling with us tonight. It's cheaper to buy a new camera than to fix it. It depends on what's wrong with it. Like with that, if it has an interchangeable lens, replacing the lens would be cheaper than replacing the
I
camera.
have something that may interest you if I can find it out
But
back.
there's still no way that $10 is going to
Please
get you a
make
new camera
yourselves
or
at
fix a
home.
camera.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
I just want to find some tacos.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
I mean, I love shops like this. We used to have a ton of them here in town. Ground while waiting for the storekeeper. No! What?
Oh, cute bunny.
That is a huntress mask. Why do you have this?
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. Ned Knacks. Not Nick Knacks, Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully... Damn. Okay. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer. Perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. No! Especially our Straker. Not the cat. Recently pass hands to a new owner.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's what I thought. Okay, so it's 1980. It is literally 1980. Right?
There's got to be another way into the mill. We have to finish.
This is about a cat. Apparently a cat died. Alright, so you see this? You see these floppy disks here? These are 3.5 these are 3.5 inch format floppy disks. I grew up with these. I also grew up with the original 5.25 or 5 1/4 floppy disk. The 5 1/4 floppy disk came out like in the 1970s. There should be no way this has like a metric fuck ton of these floppy disks right here. The 3.5 the 3.5 floppy disks. These were made in 1982. These are old, worn-out floppy disks by their look and age and everything that are here But it's 1980. These weren't even released yet. You got some good Star Wars news. I managed to unlock Ben Solo and Galaxy of Heroes after a year. Fuck yeah. But yeah, so that bothers me. I was like, wait a minute. I know that's not, like, I know that's not, there's no way we could have this many old-ass fucking floppy disks yet. There's no way. I fucking knew it. Sorry, it bothered me. Also, hello, Kami. But yeah, no. Store owner apparently lost a shit ton in a fire and theft and other issues, and his cat died. I'm hoping he didn't die in the fire. At least not that type. Yeah, no. The type that existed before this was the with the 5.25 inch disc. Those were like the actual floppy disk, named as such because they flopped. They were floppy. They were big and floppy. No, not the zip drives. 5.25. They're floppy disks. Like they're actually they're like here. Here. Here we go. Save image. I know I'm probably going to be the only motherfucker that cares about this, but this is an inconsistency that bothers me. Alright, so. The original floppy disks are these big-ass fucking floppy disks in the back there. The 5.5 floppy disks are the ones in orange in the middle, and the 3.5-inch disks are the little blue ones there. Zip drives are almost the same size. So I actually have some zip disks still. Are almost the same size as a floppy disk. They're a little bit bigger, but they're not as big as the 5.5 floppy disk. Like nowhere near as big as the 5.5 floppy disk, but they're not quite as small as the 3.5 disk either. And they're a shit ton thicker. Like they're like the zip disks are about as thick as my phone, with weird groovings and edges on them to like make sure they stay intact with a little plastic doohickey in the middle. This is a zip disc. Getting educational moments in all this today. Because, like, I still own all of this fucking old tech. This is a zip disk. It's a little bit big. It's like in between these two formats. And people thought this was going to be the big thing. Including my mom and my dad thought this was going to be like the big thing. And this was called a hard disk instead of a floppy disk. Everyone thought this was going to be the big thing. And it didn't replace CDs. Because CDs were already out at this time. CDs were being used for everything. It's supposed to be easier to save stuff to these than it was CDs. But CDs were literally, because they're a compact disc, were more compact. They were easy. They were far cheaper to produce. Like far cheaper to produce. While it was kind of like back when you had HD versus Blu-ray. Like, because I know a lot of y'all are old enough to remember that, the HD versus Blu-ray thing that happened. This was kind of that moment. People thought this was going to be the thing that was going to, like, that after CDs came out, they thought this was going to be better and it was going to kill it because it could hold more, and it couldn't. It could, but it didn't overtake it because it cost just way too goddamn much. Zip disk drives were expensive, and the zip disks themselves were stupid expensive. Where a full round of CDs could be easily bought, even though it would cost more for a CD burner. The CDs themselves were far cheaper than the zip discs. Why do you have a 3D printed save icon? Overheard from someone I hope was trolling. I've heard it being used seriously, and that hurts me. CDs are much harder to destroy, and that's also it. It's a lot harder to destroy a CD. Like one rogue magnet just like ate a zip disk. Like it was just gone. Like anything hitting it the wrong way, that thing was gone. Anything fucking up that metal tray, that whole thing's gone. Because like it still used the same like thin element in the center of it that the older ones used. So like it ate it. As well as the zip disk drives themselves weren't that durable either. Like it just was nowhere near as good of a system as the CDs were. But yeah, the zip disk is like the epitome of like failed tech for me. It's what it's like I remember very clearly. So yeah, no, this wasn't even created yet. This like they can't have old weathered fucking 3.5 floppy disks when they weren't even out yet. She's a witch! The old lady's a witch. What the fuck? Oh no, that's... Why hang the chairs? Bones. Why do you have bones? Why are you not commenting on the fact they have bones? And a crow. Boop. Katana. Are you working with the entity? Locked. Take a look before we talk to peeps. That's a familiar button. That's Frank's button. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in hella trouble.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Huh. 30 plus floppy disks to install Windows 98. I don't think I will ever forget that. Lord, I remember shit like that. I remember my dad being so fucking excited too. See, I grew up on the Commodore 64 to Commodore 128 computing units. So that's what my dad had. I remember when he first got his first Windows operating system, his first like Windows-based computer, he was over the fucking moon because that was the day we got the internet. And like my dad was the most excited person on the damn planet. Ironically though, my mom was the one who was far better with technology than my dad. Though he used to tell you otherwise. But no, we're in trouble. There's too much shit here from... That's not lost on me. We have survivors and who their killer's going to be. There is no way!
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
Oh, it is. That's the race weapon. That's Asimov's skull. Why do you have this? Film reel. Oh yeah, another one of the dolls. That's the Trapper.
Dude, imagine cuddling up to that at night.
These are still one we haven't found yet. Wait, there's something hella off about you. Why do you have some of this shit?
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
And only $10.
But may I?
I insist.
I'm afraid I was raised on Max
It's pretty
specifically
old.
because they had
Possible
USB ports
we could
which
make
were
it work,
required
but
for a lot of
it's
early
not
adaptive technology in the
exactly
90s.
what we had in mind.
Makes sense.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
Says $10.
$10.
And that's more than reasonable. Computer experience was on a Macintosh
I
at
think that
daycare.
seems reasonable
So I
for
don't remember
something
much
like this.
other than playing Oregon Trail. The memory of my
Thank you
parents'
very much.
gateway
Thanks
computer
for finding us
delivery
a camera.
is clearer.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Some of the delivery guys were surprised that I, a child, was excited about the cow boxes. See, with Dad and his computer, he got that actually from
Wait,
my
guys,
grandfather.
Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock cord?
But no, my grandpa worked used to do like a lot of government work and whatnot, and so like they would constantly upgrade him computers, and or they give him payments to like get better computers and whatnot, and as long as he wiped them clean, they just let him keep the computers. So he wound up, when he upgraded, which was shocking because the computer that he gave Dad was actually fairly state-of-the-art at the time, but he gave my dad his computer. I remember the day that thing came home, but I also remember playing Oregon Trail. Did you know they made a pop figure for Oregon Trail recently? And it says you died of dysentery. Waterlogged shoe. 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush. Whose item is that? I remember being so excited for Computer Day to play games like Oregon Trail as well as other little games they had.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried, the dark mythology of the lost movie. They're those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or the craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by the camera. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance, the most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film star for one's untwisted machinations. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So there is no Dean in Dead by Daylight. I didn't think there was, but I needed to check. Is this hinting at a new survivor? Man, it would be insane for us to get like Sam and Dean from Supernatural as freaking survivors.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Cedar Hills Renewal enters new phase. Move fast to secure your place today. Lightbringer Estates has announced the next stage in the transformation of Cedar Hills, with new homes planned on the land around the site of the former Cedar Steel Mill. Exploratory visits to the old Cedar Steel site by Lightbringer's expert teams of engineers and architects have already commenced ahead of the demolition scheduled for later this year, and the construction beginning in early 1981, proving yet again our time frame.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any
Alberto
cash to spare,
firecrackers.
which we absolutely do not.
Wait, these are the firecrackers you can get to, like, stun killers. The amount of Easter eggs. Holy shit. Fear trap? It says start. But I can't start? I guess because I don't have a quarter? SMD would be the killers, the monsters would
Wait, I thought
be
you
the
worked in a
survivors,
library.
same for Ash William.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So remember in college
Linda,
that I was the only person my age that knew how to use
you can always come in
command
yourself.
line. I'm a year younger than you,
Books
Z.
don't bite.
Really?
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right. Yeah, I need to get some milk, but couldn't find any.
I got you. One milk.
One milk. Thanks.
No sweat. All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and
Guy
Lynn
after
and I
my
all
own
moved to
heart.
A horror movie. Down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
I also really
To show
like the
movies
immersion of the game
at the
of being able to
library.
read everything. But if it wasn't for that side part there, I wouldn't be able to read any
Okay.
of it. So I love that. I appreciate they do
You need
that.
a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Say, whatever you think you get my son into, you better not. He's a good boy.
Chris,
The facial expressions in this game are so damn weird.
I'm
though.
sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Oh, this is gonna go bad.
Let's make a movie.
I can use command line, but I'm not proficient in it. Same.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands.
Is she the entity?
Nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
These walls have eyes. You okay, buddy? We're buds. We're buds now. We're buds now.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just
dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
1,000... Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess you were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's
I think we'll be a little
associated
more
with
informed
you.
as we get further
Because
in.
film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So listen, if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. You're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say,
we
Director?
couldn't.
Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Sounds getting on my nerves, I swear. Same. It's kind of a douche nozzle.
What are you waiting for?
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? You Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your
This
mark
looks
as well
fucking
as you
beautiful.
tried.
I would love
Business,
a
no
room
cult
like
book.
this.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
Well, big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. The further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the
This
film.
was networking class, so the reason we were using the command line was because we were doing advanced install a Windows server.
Even if it isn't really cursed.
Hopefully I don't have to do it again because remembering advanced Windows settings is
Believing in
difficult.
something doesn't make it real.
I can only imagine.
That's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. The night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Explore the atrium.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Can't go backward.
love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes
It's
are
Italian.
and a belt. I got a cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me a blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition.
Now that was a curious sound.
Sure.
From the turtleneck in the second-hand
Sure,
shop.
over there.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell me.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
So there's something to that tree there.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Good question.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Daddy, that's quite sad. Very touching.
You're a douche nozzle. I want to know about Stan, but at the same time...
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
Okay, not.
And?
Always has to open his,
Well, I can't just
his
tell you
petty
for
mouth.
free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
You're a douche
What's
nozzle.
your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Dick. Oh, we're being watched. That actually makes sense, though. Temporal machinery.
Looks like practically every room in the house. But where's our host?
Just doing whatever this is.
cool statue.
It's the fucking
missing a piece,
hillbilly.
though.
He's missing a hammer.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Why not both?
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metal.
So if you're anybody, you have to have that one asshole character. I wonder why we always have to have the asshole character sometimes.
Sensationalist trash.
Face of Evil. True story of
Sam
Frank
Green took
Stone,
down
told
Frank
by
Stone.
the man who stopped
read a
him.
better book than this.
Sheriff Lloyd Cusack. Lloyd Cusack doesn't like the title hero. In fall of 1963, Cusack was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town, just a regular blue-collar Joe, doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying upon the unsuspecting citizens Cusack had sworn to protect. When the bodies started piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is a true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared to look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. But that wasn't him. The definitive account of one of the most shocking cases in Oregon true crime history. Something to read for believers that there are still those among us willing to fight for truth, justice, and the American way. Edward Frogot, the Overton Sentinel. A faithful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking, but all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself, and there was Stone, standing on a platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost. So I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. Said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. It's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Christian Frank Stone committed his crimes with the help of an accomplice.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Ghost Dam? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
You okay, buddy?
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, you know, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone.
I understand that loss
So I
all
just
too well.
kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Was she Batman?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
Now that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Tell her about her mom.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. 3 years ago, that night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment.
This almost sounds like one of the mixtapes from the Legion.
That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right,
Man
so
doesn't appreciate your suspicions.
do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Why?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Smart people in a horror movie. What the fuck? It's like, time to hide. Time to get the fuck away. Question is, who is that? And we're back in the past. The Phantom of Cedar Still. Cedar Hills, 1980.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big
Seems
night
like a bad
ahead.
idea.
Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, you gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushing took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Rude.
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
It's gotta get way more real.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know.
Rude.
It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
It's not wrong.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So, let's not fuck it up.
I fuck up shit all the time. Have you not met me or my MO?
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Raj.
Sure no one was sad to see it go.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we
Like
haven't
to
found
read
yet.
it. Hush.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
The Cedar Steel Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town, is to be permanently closed after over 40 years of almost continuous operation. Founded by Howard
Here,
Kinsey
look at this.
Tesser in
Milk projections
1921.
dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Come on.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious
Do you
decline.
two mind?
If it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
They're worse than Ashford. Founded by Howard Kinsey Tesser in 1921, the mill, in its wartime heyday, produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Tester's legacy was honored by his daughter Morgan in a statement given on Wednesday morning.
And a little before.
Can you stop?
Thinking.
Morgan Tester's statement suggested the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of respect for the memories of those murdered on the premises by the former employee Stone. Not everyone was convinced by this justification, however.
Melissa sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
As Cedar Hills tries to make sense of recent events at the Cedar Still Mill, more disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal. 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday. Stone, who our own Sheriff Cusack is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball. Most shocking are the growing rumors that Stone was taken on by Cedar Still and its owners, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence. Several murders prior to.
I wonder if Linda's
those
okay
carried
with all
out
this
Stone.
Frank Stone stuff.
Tom Holt interview. Item added. Oracle of the Omniverse. Do you feel trapped? Are you living your life or merely surviving it? Does this universe satisfy you, or are you left seeking a deeper truth beyond this reality? By harnessing the deep knowledge within this book, gleaned by Guru Barnum from his studies of those tribes closest to enlightenment, you too can assimilate the wisdom of the ancients' design and emerge from the cocoon of ignorance to soar on wings of cosmic bliss like a butterfly of enlightenment. It was through my own practices, learnt from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached.
An omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. Two, the different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some what? It's basically trying to explain DVD as a whole. So far we have 3 pieces. Alanna! Hello, friend. How are you?
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell.
What did you think of the results?
I've never experienced anything like that night. Before or since. I don't reckon I ever
I'm
will again.
aching and in dire need of a nap.
Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that noble sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. Hell, but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny in that place. And if we had waited
I'm surprised by the results, but I'm glad the majority of people love the lesbians. That's all I could ask for.
worse,
I agree.
Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time.
Jesus, all teams, they fought hard as hell. Completely agree.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Read the book.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Called Mom will be
Can't
home
wait.
Sunday. Majesty and Poppy and Zero and Panda and Zero raid. So we got Zero twice. Hello! How are you? Welcome. Come, sit, chill, grab yourselves a cup of coffee, grab yourselves a muffin. Welcome, Raiders. How do you do? How have you been? What have you been up to? Come, sit, chill, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. What's up, peeps? Hello, Poppy. It might be a different panda. Welcome. So what's up, Raiders? What were y'all up to today? What were y'all playing? Sounds like there's a lot of you guys. Hello from Zero to Hero. Hello, Majestic Queen. Hello, Poppy. How do you do? Welcome, welcome. DVD? Ah. Were y'all playing the Darkness mode? Because I got to play that some today as Killer. Man, that mode is rough. I enjoyed it, but it is rough. Playing Dead by Daylight. There's no tomorrow. Well, a quick thing to everybody who's coming in from Dead by Daylight. I gotta warn everybody who's coming in from Dead by Daylight. Okay, so if you're coming in from Dead by Daylight, I do gotta warn that I am currently playing the Casting of Frank Stone, which is a story-based, narrative-driven game by behavior in the world of Dead by Daylight. Which is supposed to explain the origins of the Trapper and possibly other things. So, as I'm playing through this, there's going to be massive spoilers, and I would advise anybody who's a DVD fan that wants to play this game to play it. But I'm giving everybody a warning and a heads up now that I am playing through this game, so there are story elements to it if you're not familiar with this yet. You played Kill Your Friends, aka you played custom games. They met your huntress. How did they do against your Huntress? I am curious. I am super curious. What's up, Poppy? How you doing? You did great. Got a 4K. I'm not surprised. Your Huntress is mean. Can we get links to our lovely raiders in the chat, by the way? I would appreciate that so we can link peeps to them so everyone can go say hello, howdy, and what's up. Give peeps some coffee and things. How do you do? Did y'all play as any other killers throughout the course of the night, or was it just running into Panda's Huntress? Because that'll get you. Ooh, that'll get you. It'll definitely get you. Played as Legion. I love the Legion. I've never really been great with the Legion, but I love the Legion. They did great. Awesome.
Oh, yes!
I didn't even click anything. What's going on?
What is it? It's a picture of Frank
1 sec.
Stone.
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
What is
It's
the
about
pulse blood
mill
thingy still?
operations, Kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits.
Nurse,
Hello, what
Legion,
is
Doctor,
this?
Huntress, and Bane Bomb.
Worker Frank
I do
Stone,
like the
machine
Bane Bomb boy
shop.
a lot.
Bullseye.
I like Doctor a lot
Machine
too.
shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there.
I like all
That's
these
it.
killers, honestly.
That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people, company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go.
The long hashtag I can't copy because I'm on my phone raid. How's it going, Diamond Surge? Welcome. I hope you're well.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on?
We were working on making tacos.
Hello.
'Cause I love
Interesting.
tacos. Thank you, Shane, for getting all the links. Don't forget to grab the Panda 2. And how are you, Diamond Surge? I hope you're well rested, and well caffeinated. Hope you're having a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Mill.
The Mill.
Yep. There it is.
We're gonna
Down
die.
there, we follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
Thank you,
I
Shaman.
don't see
Much
it.
appreciated.
That's why it's secret.
There's
You
actually
don't have to do this.
been Easter eggs to many characters in this game so far.
Ready?
How's my going? My night's going pretty good. I'm
Careful. First step's
a
seduce.
little exhausted. I can't figure out why. I'm achy all over. Achy all over, a little tired. Feeling a little blessed, but I'm enjoying the game and I'm enjoying hanging out with everybody.
All right. This way.
I'm doing fantastic, Diamond Surge. How are you? Oh, we're playing as new character. Find the entrance. Storm Drain. This way, maybe, maybe not. Where'd our friend go? Hey, bud, how'd you get over there? Bud. How did our friend over there get over there? Ah.
Breathe in.
Squeeze. I probably will feel fine probably by the morning.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Not a problem, Poppy.
2 ways.
Always
into
appreciate
Storm
those
Drain.
who come in to support us.
One easy and one hard.
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium 1 first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium 2?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
I'll be fine.
So, which way?
Let's cross.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. We didn't die.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Hmm.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, just one. Not like we're gonna make an entire franchise out of this, like it's Friday the 13th or some shit. Not us. We're completely respectful. We've got this. We're not gonna be weens. Totally not gonna be bad peeps about it. What's up here?
Campfire.
Looks old.
Bonnie and her friends just come out here and hang out.
Bonnie seems too cool to have friends.
That's true. They were not cool enough for her.
That's why she moved to New York.
Wait, really?
No. But she wasn't always so Bonnie.
What?
She was kind of a goody little two-shoes.
Who had bonfire parties at abandoned mills?
What's wrong with that?
It just doesn't feel very goody little two-shoes.
It's
Bonnie was the president of the Clean Up Cedar Hills High School initiative. We'd come through here and pick up all the litter that had blown in off the road.
Oh. Goody little two-shoes. What happened?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Gotta love a happy ending.
Yeah, so far we've been playing through the story of this, and the story's been pretty decent so far. But it can be a little difficult to track at times because it keeps jumping through different perspectives. What is that? Nope, don't like that. Oh, hi, guy! Jesus Christ! I'm gonna put a bell on you. So far, there's been like a lot. It's giving a lot of information relatively quickly, and we're starting to learn a little bit more about basically the Trapper, but we're starting to learn more about the entity too, and that's been trippy. The force of being in one at night is borderline insane. I honestly agree. Rude? What an asshole. Don't fall. There it is. I want the shiny box.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Shiny box. Tattooed middle finger. She tells me I must not doubt what I dream. Itty bitty fingy. Get out the way, I gotta check around here real quick. Okay, we can go back if we want to. But yeah, like going out in the forest middle night, I've done that like as a teenager, and it's never a good idea. Everything always goes wrong. As well as it's spooky as shit. Get off me, I want to check something out. Have a good night, Hawkeye. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you, my friend.
Made it. This place is awesome.
This place looks like it's going to give you tetanus. I do though. I just feel like you're going to stare into this place. You're just going to get tetanus, man. You're just going to like just be completely screwed.
Sure, this is safe, and we're not going to fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades.
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
You always need a flashlight to sun the killer.
Yeah.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking
He is the Batman.
Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
I like this guy.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk.
Where?
Even though he doesn't remember.
The Night Watch.
Kind of like knowing what he
The
went
Night Watchman. Who are you?
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. Got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so...
So what? We're missing one. We found the Wraith.
Who would have left this here?
It's so cute. I would have had a plush like that. I want a plush like that. Yep, going to get tetanus. Totally going to get tetanus. Let's go get some tetanus. But it's like, no, that's how you get tetanus. Don't do it.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pulled a director card, she'd probably never talk to me again.
What's up, rabbit dude? How are you?
Huh, you're a little key. Better get back to Robert.
Sup, my dudes? I'll be here. I'll be here looking while cooking late dinner. What are you eating for dinner? Cause I need some dinner. I'm hungry.
What was I just... Oh, right. Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
No shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
It's just spaghetti. Oh.
Every time
I was supposed to have spaghetti yesterday, but things fell through and I didn't get to eat it.
I just don't want to see him like that.
Just living life. Living life is a good thing.
You sound disappointed.
No. No.
A little bit.
But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Here. No. It is just like a maze. What is up, Soul Reaper? How are you? Welcome, friend. Excuse me. Getting worn out. Like you need a nap? I do. I'm physically worn out. Hey, it's the hat.
No way. Is this?
Wow. I think that could actually be my dad's. Yeah.
I thought police officers had to guard those things for their lives.
I'm sure he did. And again, I can see why he left it behind.
It covered in poopy. Yep, that's perfectly safe. We even brought life
Gotta
with
love a
us.
scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in you. Okay, so I can just tell. The film, the directing.
I love how they
it's in your
continue.
blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
Eat. Yeah, okay, so that's where we came. Excuse me.
Look at this old thing. Ugh, busted.
Gonna get TCG Car Shop Simulator soon. I want to play that.
I think this is it. Up there.
Last chance to turn back. Yeah, I've been there. Okay. Game is no longer in early access. That's good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people. No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're
Yap
done.
sacks. See, this just doesn't look good. This, like, at all. This does not look like a still mill. Yeah, see, more reasons for this not to look good. This is gonna go hella terra bad. Real fast.
And cut. How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murder Mill. Way to go, everybody!
Denied. So one more scene. So let's have one more scene.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
10% off,
right.
11.47
Yeah.
full price.
Linda
It's
pitched
$14.99.
shooting a scene that would
That's not bad.
flesh out our backstory.
Don't feel bad. I can't type today.
Adding
either.
a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry, nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
That's kind of weirdly
I
creepy.
do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
You know, the DVD movie is getting made. I really hope they
Yo.
put Nick Cage in that movie.
You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No. That was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will. Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie.
That's hilarious.
Not cool.
Video games are always
What are
fairly
you doing
shoot for a
here?
scene.
I'm part of the
Honestly,
crew.
yeah.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime.
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know?
And that's all I'm good for?
Oops.
No. I mean, Linda?
Don't look at me.
I get the feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say, and that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around, or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a
Supposedly
lot
brother
to
and
do,
sister
and I
characters
don't work
are
well
clinging
with
to each other like
distractions
that.
on my set.
As since Deke era
you mean
Sailor Moon vibes.
our
Oh my god. Freaking Uranus and Neptune, man. Holy shit. That always tripped me out. Like, even back then, I was like, that doesn't seem right. They seem really close to be siblings. Is this a straight trapper or something? Yes, it is. Or at least I think so. Frank Stone is the guy who is the trapper, so I do think that's what they're doing here. It's basically telling his origin story. Find the secret thing. There's gotta be a way in there. I guess I have to crowbar or something. I mean, we're probably about to end because I've still got to take music to work in the morning. And what we'll do is we'll continue from tomorrow. Because it seems like this would be a great place to start, start off with tomorrow's going inside the mill. Box. Yeah. Plus, it's starting to get warm in here, and I'm starting to feel a little ill. So what I think we'll do is I think we'll go ahead and we'll call it here for now. And this way, since we're about to get into what seems like the bigger parts of this, it's just a lot of people are starting to head to bed. Maybe if we go ahead and start, if we started here tomorrow and start a little bit earlier, everybody can actually get in and see what's going on. I don't think this is what the term kissing cousins means, D. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea for me to go rest. And we just start a little bit earlier tomorrow. But I am enjoying this. But I can tell I'm not completely myself. It's hard for me to, keep my brain together while going through all of it. So we're going to go ahead and call it for the night. But I am excited to continue. Tomorrow will be more of this. I do got a couple of things I want to announce tomorrow as well. So we'll go from there. But I'm going to go ahead and end for the night so I don't wind up being ill on stream because that wouldn't be good. But as y'all know, besides I'm your coffee fuel, gingerbread, undead. This has been more of the casting of Frank Stone, where we actually finally got to play some, and the internet didn't cut out in the middle of it. We're gonna take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, don't worry about being late, man. You haven't missed too terribly much, and I'll do a recap on the next one, so we can kind of get an idea of where everything's at. Because this is a game that I feel kind of needs a recap. But we're going to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, as always, pleasant nightmares, and I will see all of you lovely peeps again tomorrow. Bye, peeps!